What is the COP28 summit? In short, COP simply means the Conference of the Parties. The COP meetings are organized by the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, UNFCCC, and this year, COP28 was hosted in Dubai, and it is the 28th meeting on building a global environmental consensus. Dealing with environmental issues at the global level is a monumental task. The effects of our changing climate do not discriminate by latitude or longitude, but they can be more devastating for those with fewer resources and infrastructure to adapt. Recently, the world watched as leaders, scientists, and activists gathered for the 28th United Nations Climate Change Conference, or COP28. This global conference marked a significant step forward in the fight against climate change, but it also highlighted the challenges we face in achieving a global environmental consensus. The outcomes of COP28 presented a mixed bag of progress and challenges. A landmark agreement was reached to support vulnerable nations, especially third-world countries grappling with the impacts of climate change. This agreement includes the development of national response plans and addressing climate information and data insufficiency. Do us a favor, please like, subscribe and share. Let's continue. COP28 wasn't just about agreements and plans. It also saw a greater focus on adaptation, with calls for doubling adaptation finance and setting targets for water security, ecosystem restoration and health by 2030. Yet, the language around closing the adaptation finance gap was weakened, reflecting the ongoing struggle to secure necessary funds for these crucial efforts. The conference also witnessed debates on carbon markets, and although unresolved, these discussions underscored the urgent need to address the permanence of reductions or removals claimed. It was also agreed that more work is needed to define a just transition quantitatively. While these outcomes present a step forward, they also highlight the challenges we face in achieving a global environmental consensus. The lack of consensus affects global environmental efforts and in turn, ordinary people. Consider the environmental disasters affecting Africa, such as drought and flooding. These events are projected to increase in frequency and intensity due to climate change, leaving millions of people vulnerable. Then there's the issue of plastics. Despite their convenience, plastics have a significant impact on our environment. They take hundreds of years to decompose, pollute our oceans, and harm marine life. And let's not forget the challenges of moving to an electric vehicle revolution. While electric vehicles are seen as a solution to reducing carbon emissions, their widespread adoption faces numerous obstacles, including human rights abuses in places where the needed raw materials are extracted, such as child laborers in Congolese mines, the availability of charging infrastructure and the affordability of these vehicles, particularly in third-world countries. In summary, COP28 marked a step forward in the fight against climate change. However, it also highlighted the challenges we face in achieving a global environmental consensus. These challenges, whether they be environmental disasters in Africa, the impact of plastics, or the move to electric vehicles, affect us all, especially those in third-world countries. The fight against climate change is far from over, and the outcomes of COP28 serve as a reminder that we must continue to strive for progress, even in the face of these challenges. After all, our actions today will determine the world we leave behind for future generations. What do you think? Are these meetings a waste of time? Drop your comments in the section below and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share for more bite-sized info like this.